Hello, it's Sally here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be working on the latest project for the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery project, which is it Forest Floors or Mossy Forest Floors? I can't remember now, but so I'm thinking a lot of green anyway in this one. So these are the wools and the threads that I had from the last prompt, and I think I'm going to carry that colour on, but obviously more greeny, I think. So I've kind of kept them all in there, and I'm going to see what I can use for this prompt. So what I have done is I have got I've cut my base fabric. Oh, there's a little leaf there as well. I didn't use that on my last one, so maybe I can get it on this one instead. So I've got I've just got a piece of calico. This is my template for my book pages, so all I've done is just cut a piece of calico the same size as my book pages. So that can go over there, and that's what I'm going to be working on. Again, it's a double page spread that I'm going to be working on. So I haven't really got that much of a vision with this one, not like I had with the last one. I knew straight away what I wanted to do, and I'm really pleased how it worked out. This time I don't really have that much of an idea, apart from maybe trees overhanging and then the forest floor down here. That's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. I have picked out a few pieces of fabrics. This one here, I would quite like some moss, and I'd quite like to use this green velvet. It's just from a fabric sample, but lush green velvet, so I thought that would be ideal for doing a little bit of moss. I've also picked out this colour as well. Whether I use it or not, I'm not sure, but I thought they went well together. So I've got those. Now I've also got this as well, which I've been saving for a while. I'm just thinking, have I got a dark piece of fabric where you can, let me just see what it is there. Look at that. The middle of it is a cobweb. So I would quite like to use that. And what I was thinking is, if I did the tree canopy, then I would like this, just this bit. I'm going to cut it up to kind of sit there. Once everything else has been done underneath it, that's going to hang from my boughs of my tree. Hopefully, that's what I'm thinking so far. So there's that. Now the boughs of the tree, I've got this here, and this is the kind of effect that I want. I'm just going to get the corner that I like. I've got this one here, and I was thinking, I'm not too sure about the flowers. That's the only thing that's putting me off. So it kind of looks a little bit like a tree, and then that was my thinking, that the cobweb would go in there. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, this here, I mean, I don't mind the orange and the yellow, because that's kind of ish my theme. But then I've also got this one here, which I've hang on, too many fabrics. This one here, which I've already cut the flowers out of. So what I'm thinking, what I did think is, could I do something with this, where I've got that, and then I'm just going to snip this one off here. I don't know, and kind of, I mean, what I could do here is I can go very close here, because it's already been appliqued on. Yeah, I could actually, and take them all out as component parts. Even that little leaf has had a little snip out of it, because the flower must have gone over that leaf. I can hear the dog. She's whining at something. John's just gone to see what she's doing. son's not long been round, so whether she's whining for him now that he's gone, it could be that. And then, yeah, kind of, even if I took that off, like that, I could even put a square of this over there and just make a background first, but then kind of, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do actually. I quite like that idea. So I'm not going to cut into this one. I'm going to use the one that I've already cut into to make my tree canopy. And I will take all of the little bits from these corners and use those. And then I'm going to have some of this as the background. I think what I'll probably do is stop it about here. Come round, and then I will have some of this fabric, and then I'm going to patchwork other fabrics into it as well. What else did I get? I've got that one here. I'm not sure whether it's a bit pinkish, that one is, so I'm not sure about that. I've got that one there. That's kind of like a creamy beigey colour. Did I have another? Yeah, look, I've got this beigey coloured one here, so I might have some of that as well. Cut into that. It's lovely, lovely fine linen. So that's what I'm thinking now. What I've also done is I've got this doily here. And yes, I know it's a complete mess. Let me just move those out of the way. What I did was I got my, well, first of all, I thought I've not got that much green fabric. So I thought, how can I dye some fabric? I thought, I know, I've got ink stencils. So I've just gone through and I've only got one of those small kits. Let me just see, yeah, here it is. Here's my ink tents. I've only got 12 pack, and I used there's like a khaki green, a pale green or a light green, a browny colour, and the yellow. That's all I used, and I managed to make this. And yeah, I know it doesn't look very much at the moment, but what I was thinking, again, let me get my background. Well, this isn't my background fabric. This is just my my base fabric, and then I'm going to pop others on top of it. I thought this could be like the mossy floor, and I know I just like, yeah, that's the right way around. I just like all these little, look at those little circles, and just kind of like leaves scattered on the ground. And so that, I know it doesn't look much at the moment, and it's not going to be in its whole entirety. I'm going to layer it. I'm going to try and layer it. This is just an idea I've got at the moment. I'm hoping it's all going to evolve. I've got all these random ideas, and I'm thinking if I kind of throw them all into the pot, we might get a nice mixture of ideas. I don't know. So that's kind of what I'm going. But what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to cut these and then kind of layer it, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm still playing with that idea. Now also I've got that one as well, because I thought I might use some ink tents in this, because there's so many different elements in this. I love this here. It could be like little spores on a mossy thing, you know how they have like little things coming up. Those, and this here I love. And then we've got the curls of the fern, I'm thinking. So I'm going to be moss and fern. That's what I'm going to kind of concentrate on. I was going to go for mushrooms and toadstools, but I've not. I've changed my mind. I'm going to go for ferns and mosses. Love these little things here. Well, they kind of look a little bit cobwebby as well. So I thought either use them in this beige colour, or if not, I can always dye them with the ink tents pencils as well. So I've got that. It's really interesting piece, but it's something that I've bought to cut up. And there's lots of different elements on there as well that I like. So I even like that. Look at that there, the little circle. So anyway, there's that. And then what else have I got? Oh yes, I've got this fabric here, which is absolutely gorgeous. But it was really just for this side piece here, as just that bit there, kind of, sorry, as a tree canopy in the distance almost. Maybe sew into it, sew leaves into it, kind of thinking, possibly, that's another idea. And then I found this fabric, look at this. I'd forgotten all about this. It's a Liberty fabric, but the colours are just so gorgeous, aren't they? Although it's not the lush forest, but I'm just thinking, could that go up there? Look at that there. That's, I mean, I've already done foxgloves. They're foxgloves, but I just love the colour. So it's either that or the canopy. I think I'm probably going to go for the canopy, to be honest, but I just love that as well. The colours in that is just so vibrant. But then, do I want to bring it down to a calm forest floor? With shady, yeah, I'm talking myself out of it now, with shady branches. I just love that. I'm going to go for that. I think I've talked myself out of this one. So let's fold that one up and pop that to one side. Although it has got a blue there, but cooler colours. No, I'm going to say no to that. And I'm going to use this. And I'm going to cut around. Move that out of the way so I don't... I mean, look at that. Isn't that lovely? That's going to be saved for something else. So all I'm doing is going to take that side, save that for another day. So that's that. Like that. Then what else did I have? Oh, let's see what I can do with this. So to there, I think. I could even take that. I'm going to take that off because it can kind of join, possibly, and take this one off. I think that would be easier to do, actually, do them in sections like that. In fact, I am going to take them all off and do them in sections. That's going to, yeah. And then I'm going to, I know what I'm going to, yes. I'm going to use this as a background fabric. But I'm going to put the background fabric on first. That'll be better. Okay, so take all those off. Pop over there. Yeah. So let's get a straight edge. I don't think this is going to rip, so I'm going to cut it. Actually, I'm just thinking, no, I want different. I want a few different ones. liking that. It's had a bit of cut out. Not sure how straight that was. Better do this one as well. Okay. Let's get some pins. I think I may tack it all down actually. Once I've decided where everything's going, right, so that'll do for now. Okay, that's another leafy branchy thing. That's finished with. Right, so I've got this colour, and then I've got some of this colour. Okay, let's cut it about there. Nearly. Okay, that's for another day. And I think I'm just going to cut the edging off this because I don't want the edging, but I also want to save the edging. Okay, that's to be saved. Right. Okay, somewhere there. I'm not too bothered where. I just thought it'd be nice to have different colours because of the shade of the trees, kind of casting different shadows, making sure it's all level. Okay, I'll just cut that little bit off. Save that. There we go. And let's pop the canopy on. Well, the trees in the distance. This is more tree in the distance. empty. That must be what it is. Okay, let's just trim that off. There we go. So that's that bit. Right, let's try and get some of this on here. I'm just going to get my smaller scissors. Might be easier to. So have you all got your ideas sorted for what you're going to do on your projects? If you're doing a project. When I first heard this, I thought, yep, I'm going to do mushrooms and toadstools, because I've been waiting to do that for ages. So for me to then to turn around and go, nope, I'm not doing that anymore. Just thought it was, I don't know, I just, sometimes you just go with an idea, don't you? And it kind of falls into place. So I might take that off, that little brown bit. I'm not sure how this is going to all go, but I probably need to get all of them snipped first before I know where I'm placing them all. Should have all done this beforehand, but it's how my ideas are evolving as I'm working through. It shouldn't matter that some of them are snipped off already, because I should be able to a layer over them. Right, because the fabric underneath is the same as the fabric that I'm cutting these off, then it shouldn't matter too much that it's not as neat as it probably should be, but kind of want to go that way. Oh, there you go, like that. But I have to get rid of that bit and that bit maybe. I can always snip them off. So what I could do is just snip it off. Is that the right way or is that the wrong way? I can't remember which way it was now. Oh dear me. It can kind of We don't need as many branches as leaves, to be honest, because I can, yeah, I think I'm going to I think it needs a little bit of tweaking, but on the whole, I'm quite happy with that. I'm just wondering what I could do here. So maybe, yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? So that's kind of made the leaf just look normal again. I could always go round. Well, when I sew it on, I could always just go around a little bit with the. I think it's just a blanket stitch. They've gone. In some places, it's even coming up. It's even coming up. But I don't mind. Quite like the shabby look. Yeah, something like that anyway. Quite like that. I might just have a play around. I mean, I have got another doily. I could take some more leaves off that, I suppose, but 22 up there. That won't. Could be a bit shorter. I might take that one off, actually. Have that like that, and then this one. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, okay, so that's kind of what I was thinking of that. Should I pin some of these down? Because I'm going to, if I take them off, I'm going to forget about them. I'm going to forget where I've put them, sorry, is what I mean. So I might have a shuffle round and just rearrange until I'm happy with them, but that's kind of what I was thinking. All fingers and thumbs. I think I've got them all on. No, that one's not on. We'll sort that one out later. Okay, so that's that. Then, yeah, and then see what I might do is put the, yeah, like, let's take this off now. I've just gone and snipped into that. I'm trying to use long scissors. You see what I've done? I've just snipped into it. I don't think it matters. I can either hide it or kind of like there-ish. So that's that. That's that. Right, let's let's have a look at this. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut into it just because at the moment, I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I'm just going to cut it in half. So that's for another day. I'm just going to change to my other scissors. I was just trying, the effect I was trying to get was like the mossy floor with dappled sunlight. I don't know whether I've created like that, but that was kind of what I was going for. Let's get the other one off as well. Right. I'm just going to go for it. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just know that I love those little circle things. Found another branch. Oh, some more leaves. Oh, more leaves are on my lap. I think I'm going to be using a lot of stitches here to kind of get this where I want it to be. It's not, is that the right one? It's that one, won't it? It's kind of not, I don't know. I don't know. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. It may work, it may be a complete disaster. I don't think that was one, I don't think that was right. Let's just go through my fabrics just to make sure I haven't forgotten anything. That, right, that, they're all ones I don't need. Right, so there's these here. Right, oh, a bit warm now. Okay. Yep, so I've got to find some more leaves. Do they go somewhere there? Let's pop those on there. Right, I need to think about what, oh, hang on. You know that bit where I said that I wasn't going to do mushrooms and toadstools? Well, that just caught my eye. What do you think? What do we think? Quite like it like that. So it's kind of, yeah. Okay, I think we might be having a few toadstools in there after all. I'm just looking what other colours I've got. No, I like that one. I like those. I think we'll go for those. Right, let's pop them in. Growing amongst the undergrowth and the, how did I say it? Like that, wasn't it? And the moss. Okay, so they're going to be my toadstools after all that. I wonder if I could make a stem. This doesn't fray, this one. Shall we try it? See. Like a fluffy. So are they this colour? They're not really this colour, they're more of a creamy colour, aren't they? No, I think I'm going to go for a, oh, that was a brown one there. No. You know this. Mm-hmm. Can I get that down without it? I'm just going to get my other pins, my bigger ones. Something like that. Yeah, I like that. Oh, yes, please. I like that. Right, let's get those scraps back out of the my scrap jar. See if I can make another one. This one's going to be a proper wonky one. Yeah, look at that. Wow, okay. Oh, it's just coming apart in the middle. A few stitches might be able to fix that. I'm going to try and tuck. Oh, can I get it in there? Right. I'm going to try. I want it a bit wonky, but I'm going to try and get that bit back in there. Look at that. Yes. And then just one here. What have I got left? Have I got, it'd be nice to use all, I was just going to get another piece, cut another piece, but it'd be nice to just use scraps, wouldn't it? Okay, so that's the first one. What else can I use? Let's try this one. Try not to get through my finger. Right, kind of like that. Okay. So, yeah. Quite like those like that. Okay. That's a happy little accident, wasn't it? I don't know how that came about. Like that, just kind of debris on the floor, you know, like when leaves have been decaying. That would be perfect, wouldn't it? For decaying leaf. Right. Okay. Right, let's take that off. This probably will fray. I'm just trying to think how to do it. I want because I've only got this amount, I don't want to waste it, and I'm just wondering, I'll verbalise my thoughts. Do I want to Suffolk puff it and make a Suffolk puff, or just to give it a little bit of you know what I mean, that kind of thing. So it comes out a little bit, you know, like when you get those little mounds of moss, that's what I'm trying to emulate. But, or do I do a circle, stitch it, then stuff it? The only problem with that is because this, I'm sure it's going to fray. Right, I'm going to go for it, because if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and I won't have any moss, or I'll just have this kind of mossy stuff here. Actually, you know what? For saying I didn't really have that much of a plan, I'm quite enjoying this, and I'm liking the result. Right, stop looking at it, Sally. And we do have to take a moment to look at things, don't we? And just think. Right, so I'm looking for something circular now to draw around. And I can't find anything. I feel as though I'm going to do Suffolk puff. Right, just go for it, just go for it. Right, let's try and find a needle and some thread. I haven't got any brown. I haven't got any green at the moment on me, so I'll use this because it doesn't really matter. You're not going to see it. Oh, I have got green. Looking in the wrong place. Never mind. It's not fraying as much as I thought it was, but it might fray when I start to sew it. Just a running stitch all the way around. Yeah, it's starting to fray now, messing around with it. Oh, I have got some more. I think I have, you know. Or have I did a... Do you know what? I had a cull of all scraps, and I had to get rid of some, I hate to say, and I think I might have. I made some pumpkins last year, and I made some orange, gold and green ones, and I had some green velour left over. Well, I had green, orange and yellow or gold velour left over, but I didn't think I'd ever use it again. Silly me. I'm going to check the cupboard in a minute just to make sure. There is a chance I might not have got rid of it, but I think it might have been one of the things that I did. Which would be better than this, because this is quite thick, whereas the velour I've got is thin. Oh, I say did have it. I'm not sure whether I've got it. Let's see how we get on. I'm waffling, sorry. Look at all the little bits. I might even stuff this, but then will it be too much on the page? So I was kind of thinking like that. I'm quite pleased with that at the moment. That's not looking too bad. Let's just try and, I don't think it's going to go much more than that. Once more. There, it's going to be my mound of my mound of moss. I might even do these kind of mosses. They have like those little shoots come out, don't they, with little bubbles on the top. So I might try and, I don't know how. I could do with another one. One's a bit lonely, isn't it? Right, I'm just going to have a check and see what I've got in that cupboard. No, I think I've chucked it away. That'll teach me. Okay. Right. What else could I get out of that? Oh, do you know what? It doesn't need to be an exact circle, does it? Who needs a circle template? See what a small one would look like. It'd be nice to get a set of 3, but they all work nice in 3s, don't they? But I might not be able to do 3. Don't know what this one will be like. It might be a tiny little bobble, might be too small. Might be okay. Just move my thing back. going to try for one more. I'm going to try. There's not much there, but there might just be enough. I suppose I could have made that one smaller, but it's done now, isn't it? I think I'm going to be okay. I think this is going to, oops, it's gone over. It's through the knot. We don't want to go through the knot. Well, would you believe it? Teeny tiny, a bit delicate, but it's going to work there. That'll be the third one. Okay, so that's my little mossy patch there. So that's what's going to happen. I've got a plan, and then I don't know what I'm going to do here. Needs something, doesn't it? But that's for another day, because I'm pleased with what I've done so far. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to go away and I'm going to stitch all this down. I probably won't stitch that down just yet. That was just to, I'll just need to leave those two leaves, I think, up. And then I might stitch it down, you never know. I might do it up there so we don't see that mistake that I made. Like that. I could even do a spider. So I'm going to get my lead stitch down, that old tack down, and then I might come back and do some thread painting there just to find some leaves. I'm not sure. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. So take care. Bye bye.